you are enjoying this game so far, because I'm really giving this my casting all. And Scourge, although they have a big advantage, I have to say, the thing is, their advantage hasn't really allowed any of their heroes to become ultra unstoppable. Like, they don't have a hero like a Morphling or a Drow or anyone who's just become super unstoppable with their success. What they have is a number of individual heroes who've just become slightly more powerful than the enemy and who work well in tandem. They have a lot of Blink Daggers, and they're using the Blink Daggers to really initiate on the enemy team fantastically. That's been their secret success so far, I believe, is the Blink on the Centaur, the Nevermore, and the Tidehunter. 3 Blink Daggers. And Witch Doctor's picked up the gem, so now with the gem, they're looking to put the lock-in on this game. Now they feel that they want to assert map control, keep the enemy in their base for a little while, and then start to take Raxus. That's their game plan. And I think it's a good idea. I think they have the lead that sort of an aggressive move can pay off. Rexer's got his Hawk up here, and they might... So Sentinel really needs to win this little team fight. And one thing about all the initiation in the world is if you get initiated on first, it doesn't do you much good. So Nevermore he cancels his ult, he blinks it, now he's going to ult right here, and he takes out the Rexar, and yeah, that is pain for the enemy. The Drow TP's away in shame as they get... So the entire Sentinel team was there, and that was sort of their last ditch. Maybe not last ditch, but just about last ditch. We need to do some surprise butt sex on the enemy to win the game, and it did not work out for them. Instead, they lost 2 heroes. The Rexar blinked in alone, and Rexar was not enough to initiate on his own. I guess he had his Hawk there, so I guess he should have seen who was there. Maybe he just committed a bit too soon before the enemies approached the site of the Hawk. It didn't work out. And after that, I think things are done. We can expect Scourge to Rosh, like, right now. Right now is right now. So, Nevermore, he doesn't have any space for the Aegis. He'll probably drop his TP scroll and pick it up anyways, I guess. And Witch Doctor's here with his healing ward, and Rosh is really no chance in heck. He's just falling, and down he goes. Shadow Fiend picks up the Aegis. Oh, what did he drop? I thought he was full on items. Did he drop his bottle? I think he had a bottle and he got rid of that. Yeah. He got rid of his bottle, I guess, and finishes up his Manta. So, I guess you can see that's one thing about these pros, they love their TP scrolls, and even revealing it to me how much of a noob I am. I would have opted for the bottle instead of the TP scroll. I mean, as I said that I hesitate, I mean, drop your TP scroll, that's usually never a good idea, and I guess Nevermore agreed, and so he dropped his bottle instead. I guess it's probably almost time to sell that bottle. Get off the bottle, Nevermore. Talk to AA, you don't need it anymore, you're a farmed hero, you can succeed without a bottle, you don't need to drink. You don't need to do that, Nevermore. You just don't. You're better than that, Nevermore. Scourges them, though. They need to stay on the bottle. I'm not sure what they need. They need some sort of, like, super bottle that has DD rune in it all the time. Even that wouldn't save them. Nevermore's farming up these wards, which only have, like, 7 gold. But, hey, 7 gold. Actually, it might not even be worth it for 7 gold for 3 hits. Time is money, my friends. Time is money. Drow. So, a 31-minute BKB Dominator treads. Bit underwhelming, I think. Her farm, 117 last hits. If this was the 20-minute mark, I'd be saying, good job, Drow, but this is the 30-minute mark, and that just doesn't cut it. And Tidehunter ults, which catches the Venom up top and the Rexar below. And we can expect this to be a game-ending push right here. We have all kinds of shit going down. The Drow's taking heavy damage. She uses her BKB up. Oh, great boat by Kunkka, which might turn things around combined with the Venomancer ult. Might be enough for some turnaround. The Centaur is probably going to die. The Aegis goes off on the Shadow Fiend. The Venomancer is probably going to go down. The Shadow Fiend teleports, or blinks backwards. Windrunner is going forward. Tower Drow's right-clicking her to death, and there's the death right there. Centaur blinks in and kills the Drow. However, he goes down to the Venge. The Venge is going down from a stun, and the Kunkka's in some serious trouble. He's got hit by the Gush. However, he might get away unless the Nevermore blinks in. And the Drow bot back is now killing the Nevermore, who's TPing away. And the Venomancer is probably going to kill... Nope, the Witch Doctor can TP out of this, no problem. NP, he gets out of there. So they don't get the Rax, however, they still got more enemy kills. And the Witch Doctor was carrying a gem, and he got alive. And still with the gem. So, another, not like a huge success. No, actually, I'm going to say that was a huge success. They made the enemy buy back, they got more kills. They lost the Windrunner, I guess, and some other stuff, but all in all, a successful fight for them. The Scourge, that is. Windrunner picking up an ultimate orb for another Lincoln's. If only Lincoln stacked, and you could just have like 6 Lincolns and be like, nothing can hit me. But no, that's the Scotty Lincolns. Or no, sorry, that's a Sheepstick Lincolns. It could be a Scotty though, but I think Scotty's just too expensive for to farm it up. I definitely think the Sheepstick would be the superior choice. But nothing against Scotty, it's a good item team. Drow is farming too slow. I don't know, you really need a BKB on the Drow, but at the same time you really need a Manta. It's like, you need that's the thing about Drow, you really need all 4 items. The Dominator, the BKB, the Treads, and the Manta. Sometimes you can get away without having the BKB, but once you have all 4, you're very powerful. The Drow really comes together as a hero with those 4 items, and she didn't farm them up in time, really, in this game. She was a bit slow. The Windrunner, I guess, laning against her somewhat effectively. They were about equally effective, however, they each slowed down each other's farm, and that meant the Windrunner wasn't that great this game. However, Windrunner doesn't really care if she misses out on some farm. She still has her Shackle Shot regardless, and if the Drow's farm slowed down, it kind of puts her out of the game. Not really, but in a sense, it does a little. Scourge looking to push again. Tidehunter no doubt has his ultimate again. Yes, all ultimates are a go. And I can expect a Rax to go down. Nevermore uses his Manta a little early, I think. And so it's going to wear out, I think, a bit earlier than it should. But oh well, he blinks in to ult. Kind of a moderately fail ult. I guess Centaur could have come in a little earlier. Oh, nice swap from the Venge. Saves the Rexar's life. And a great boat from Kunkka. Hits a lot of people. However, the Nevermore's beating the Drow. Venom spots out his ult. Gets a whole bunch of heroes. Centaur's taking some heavy damage. To excite him stun again in a moment. Witch Doctor's heal is healing everyone up. They're pretty high health. The Rax is low. Not much. The Centaur gets ultimated and stunned, and the Centaur is going to stay alive somehow because he is a beast. And he probably tried to commit suicide there, but could not. The Kunkka goes down. There's a lot of low health heroes, and there's the Nevermore. So he got stunned, and the tower hit him some, so he took a bit of damage. And they should really stop diving heroes and just go for the Rax, which is what they're doing right now. Because trying to kill heroes all day is all fine and dandy, but you really want this melee Rax. And once this melee Rax is down, their chances of winning the game just increased by a lot. I mean, they already had the game, but with that solidified, things were really looking bad for the Sentinel. And the range Rax too, but the range Rax, it doesn't really matter. It matters a little, not a lot. It's all the melee Rax that matters. I think, personally, they need to change that. Ice Frog needs to make killing the range Rax more comparable in utility than the melee Rax. I think it's strange to me that killing the melee Rax is so much better than the range Rax. I think it should be more of a strategical decision or something, I don't know. I'm not sure, it's just, I think that would be a good change to the math. But as it is, always target the melee Rax first. It always makes me mad when I'm playing with pubs and they target the range Rax before the melee Rax, and yeah, it's painful. But in any event, so Scourge, I'm gonna check on the gem here, because Witch Doctor had a gem, past tense. I'm not sure if present tense. Oh yeah, Witch Doctor is... I'm actually going to kill his Witch Doctor is 6'1" and 24 assists. That is fantastic play. I mean, their whole team's... One thing you can sort of tell by how good a team is in some sense is how many assists they have. Because the more assists you have, it means the more you're working together. A team without many assists, it means most of their kills, they haven't really been working together as a unit. But if you have more assists, it means there's a lot of teamwork, generally speaking. Just looking at his score and looking at the assists, you can tell a lot about how cohesive the team is. And Witch Doctor's 24 assists really show that he's been working with his team perfectly as a support hero, which is what you want from your support heroes. I mean, I don't mean just that he's getting the assists and he's letting other people get the kills, just that, I mean, 6 and 24, that's 30 total kills out of his team's 39 kills. So he's gotten kills or assists on 30 out of 39 of the kills, which is pretty good participation. There was only 9 kills that he wasn't there for. Nevermore blinks in like a maniac. Centaur blinks in and misses his stun. Nevermore does a fail ult, but I don't think it really matters. I mean, they're failing, but they're still going to win. Sometimes you can fail and still win. Nevermore pops out his Manta, and these images are just wreaking havoc, even though they're images. Centaur's going to stun again in a moment, I presume. Centaur is his Radiance. I never mentioned that. Tidehunter ults. Boat comes in from Kunkka. It's not going to do much. It picks off someone. Nevermore blinks in up top, and he gets ulted by Rexar. But he's just a damage sponge at this point. I mean, they can keep hitting him, but they're going to kill him. But In the meantime, they take a lot of damage, and they lost the tower and the range racks, unfortunately. But, oh well. Nevermore might go down to Rexar. What's going on here? You should hit this Rexar before he kills you. Gushum, never. Tidehunter. Tunk is coming in for a kill on... Okay, there goes Tidehunter. And Windrunner's in trouble too. But, unless she gets X marks the spot, like, right now, he's gonna get away. Oh, blink in from, Rexar. Oh, there's the X marks the spot, and yeah, you're screwed. She's screwed. Tidehunter's trying to help her, but he probably should have just backed off. Oh my goodness, she runs away, and, I guess, I'm not sure if Kunkka didn't even hit her. I think Kunkka might not have even hit her. However, oh, Rexar gets his axes off. However, she jukes them. Remember, I flamed her for not juking. A nice little stun off on the Rexar. She picks off the kill on the Rexar. Tidehunter might go down, but a Rexar, that was fantastic. Even though, I mean, Tidehunter went down. They got a kill in exchange, and it looked like instead of their Windrunner dying for no one, their Tidehunter died for the Rexar, which is great. And meanwhile, Mid is taking out the Moonwell. And, yeah, once you lose that Moonwell, it's just sad. Because then you're not well to the moon anymore. And, I'm not even sure what Moonwells do. They restore mana, I think, in Ladder. They're like shield batteries from StarCraft. I don't think everyone ever once built a shield battery in professional StarCraft. Correct me if I'm wrong, but... Or shield batteries. That's the other thing I'm going to say to Blizzard. You need to buff shield batteries in StarCraft so they can be seen in competitive StarCraft. Yes, competitive StarCraft 1. Screw StarCraft 2. You need to buff shield batteries right now. So, Drow's picked up a Ryasha, however. They're down one full lane, a tower and a range racks, and a third of a tower. So, unless they all do a team push and they kill the entire team right in the base and the other team doesn't buy back, this is game over. And the odds of that happening are like maybe 1 in 1,000. Not very good. I wouldn't bet money on it. And I'm a compulsive gambler, and if a compulsive gambler wouldn't bet money on it, it's a pretty safe bet that it's not going to happen. So Drow farming up some dragons. She's a dragon slayer. Oh, double damage. Come on, Drow. Just, no, don't go back. You double damage. You can fight their entire team. Go. She is not going to do it. That's one thing I definitely do with double damage. Or it's like a bit of a problem I have. It's like, double damage. That means I'm Superman, and I can fight the entire enemy team alone. Unfortunately, double damage is not double life, and you still die due to the same amount of stuns, etc. However, she is going to try and do something or other. We'll see if she can pick off a kill. Come on, Drow, Drow, Drow. She's got a Rexar in here now. And there's going to be a team fight in middle. We're going to see the blinks any second now. We have Windrunners using her arrow to give some sight. However, the Scourge here, Sentinel here is mainly up top. They're not wanting to fight middle, and middle can just probably push and ignore the push top, but I think they're going to choose to defend instead. They probably just, they're further, I guess they're so far away that choosing defense is probably the better idea. But they probably could have gotten away with just ignoring it. But the Sentinel has to back off. I guess, yeah, defending was the better idea. Tidehunter's got a Blade Mail and a Ghost Scepter, so go Tidehunter. It's a pretty interesting item build on Tidehunter. He has, like, no real items per se. He's got a Blink, a Blade Mail, a Ghost Scepter, an Urn, and Treads, and a Wand. They're all sort of novelty and boots. It's kind of interesting. Nothing like, you know, a Heart or, you know, those sort of vanilla plus damage plus hit point items. They're all interesting items. And I think I'll break this up into probably what will be the final segment right now.